after actually. So hello YouTube, hello everybody. This is Victor and I'm here with Marcio, Gabriel, and Ayla, and we're talking about gaslighting. So question number one, could a person be engaging in gaslighting behaviors and not know it, or is it always done with intent? So guys, do you think that a person who shows it, who gaslights somebody, they always do it on purpose? What do you think, Isla?
So, um, I think an abusive person knows what they are doing. Um, I don't know, but I can believe the opposite because uh, I've never been a victim from this situation, but I notice. Uh, uh, I don't know, sometimes um, people who has this bad situation in their lives and they talk to me or someone else so about it and I can notice there is a purpose uh, and I think this kind of person knows exactly what they are doing, and because they want to they 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 have uh, some achievement uh, about the other person. Uh, I don't know uh, exactly how works it, but I can see this way. It's no, it's ao acaso. There is a intention behind, uh, and yeah, that's it for now.
Yeah, I really agree with you. And I do believe that people might not use a technique like they don't search on Google how to manipulate somebody or read a book or something like that, but they do through experiences learn how to. So if they want to get, I don't know, love or wanna have somebody who do everything they think they deserve, so they would try to do certain thing and then see the reaction of the person and they just learn through it. So yeah, I really agree with you, Isla, and I think there's always intention. What about you, Gabriel?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. I think they are so manipulative that they make us believe that they are not doing this by intent. And I don't know if this is a question, but Victor, do you think this kind of behavior comes with them by born or they acquire it in their lives? Because it's something to think about.
Yeah, that's not a question, but it is an interesting one. And I just don't know how to answer it because it's so complicated. If we
Hmm.
look at children and say, oh, this is gonna be a manipulator, a bad person, and I just don't know how to answer it. Do you, Marcio?
So, about this question, for me, is the new the word gaslighting, but interesting because you have this situation in your life, you don't I forgot, não percebe. I forgot this word. But I think it is common this situation. For example, inside the world, several people work together. One or another people have the manipulation another person exist the situation, I forgot the abuso de autoridade. I don't know se the same mean the gaslight. In my case, for example, now I think about this question. I have this situation in several times in my life. Now, I try to see more the happening the situation because it is necessary. You have the control the situation. When exists one situation is gaslight. In my case, for example, I need to go out, sair.
Yeah, that's a great answer, Marcio. And now you, Gabriel, what is your best defense against gaslighting? And can you stop it from happening? And I also want you to answer your question because I don't know how to answer it. Do you have a specific answer or a thought that you want to share?
For the question that I've made before, it's hard to believe that children are born with this kind of behavior, but I don't know. We might do some scientific research in order to answer this better. But actually, I think people with this kind of behavior are born in somehow internally in their minds, and they kind of adapt it throughout their lives and you know expand it. And about second question number two, the best defense, I don't know, some kind of knowledge, reading and researching and talking to people, talking to psychologists, and not, you know, retrieving all this kind of external behavior to ourselves, you know, to talk to someone, friends or parents, in order to receive a feedback to know that we are not getting crazy or uh, some distortion of reality. And about the term gaslight, it's very new to me. Actually, I didn't know about it for 10 minutes ago. And I don't know, Victor, or any of you guys, Ayla and Marcio, do you know the origin of the term?
No, for me, it was a song. I was just
Oh, yeah?
listening to it. Yeah, and then she was saying about this kind of behavior, and I was, what does that mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
gaslighting. I thought you were about, I don't know, an explosion or something like that.
Yeah, I
But
thought that too.
yeah, it wasn't. Uh, Marcio, can you answer question number two? And I think the word is new for you too, right? Gaslighting.
Yeah. What is your best defense against gaslighting, and can you stop it from happening? In my opinion, my best defense, the first is ignorate this situation because in different moments is the best defense is not involved conflict in different moments. Another person to want to one conflict with you. Ignorate for me is the best defense for situation. Another defense is try to go out the situation. For example, happening in your work, replace it to work. Try uh, uh, buy to get replaced to work inside your house. For example, is more delicate the situation. It's necessary conversation a lot, try and the movie the situation. But I believe it is a hard situation happening with you, the ga gaslighting.
Yeah, yeah. So now you, Ayla, do you have some, I don't know, skills, some kind of knowledge that could help us to identify it and stop it from happening?
Wow. I don't know. I'm a, I'm a sensitive person, so when I don't feel comfortable, I stay away. I stay away from this kind of person because I don't know. I think they can bring us down, and it's no good. Uh, um, I don't know how explain, but there is a feeling in the air. So I don't know. And sometimes I can notice when the person want to manipulate me, for example. So and I pay attention more. I think I turn on, não sei, eu acendo minhas anteninhas, and it's for me, I think when we are younger, I think it's more difficult, maybe. But when we are getting older, you can notice better. And I stay away. I stay away, and I think it's a way to protect myself. I will stay away from this person.
Yeah, and I think in relationships, big problem is when they don't show it first, like in the first moment. Just after some months or maybe years, they start this kind of behavior. So I think this is a problem because let's suppose you start dating somebody and then you start to, I don't know, live together and still you're not seeing any problem. But then when throughout the year, maybe months or even days, you start to feel pressured or maybe manipulated. So yeah, that can be a big, I don't know, problem for us. So let's skip question number three. Maybe we can go back because I think it's, I don't know, obvious by your answers. So question number four. Okay, we're talking about question number four. What are the consequences of second guess yourself in a relationship? This is a second guess is a consequence of gaslighting. So what is the consequences of second guess yourself? Starting by you, Ayla.
Mm, the consequence, um, maybe for me, for example, when there is something what I don't like it, I I reflect about it uh, and I think it's important uh, to uh, to think about our relationship when we are done feeling good about something. And I ask to myself, oh, it's a problem with me, or it's a problem with me, my partner. Um, it, it worth, is it worth our relationship for our, because if uh, he is happy, but I'm not happy, or he is comfortable, but I'm not comfortable, that is a problem. And if there is this kind of feeling, and I will talk about, I don't know, I think it's impossible for me to be silent. Um, I will talk I will be honest and if I will try take a chance to keep my relationship, but even though it's impossible, uh, I think it's a good way to terminar,
Yeah, to end.
break,
Yeah, to break up or end the
to break
relationship.
up. Yeah, yeah. I think I think it's difficult to keep our relationship. I'm married, but I confess it's so difficult. And but I know I'm sure if I will feel unhappy, so uncomfortable, I think it's impossible for me to keep this relationship. I decided to break up. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
better for both.
Yeah, totally. And I'm happy that you know this, and it's really good to hear when you're conscious about everything. And for me, a consequence of second guess myself could be, I don't know, losing my identity. Because once I start just paying attention in the other, I will, I don't know, stop doing things that I like. I will, I don't know, cut some kind of behaviors of mine. Like, let's suppose I like to sing and to dance, but my partner doesn't like it and they feel uncomfortable when I'm singing. So, am I going to stop just because they don't like it instead of then accepting it because they like me? I just don't see any relation in that. But now you, Gabriel, do you have any different consequences?
And actually, complementing you, Victor, you started to live another person lives instead of ours. So it seems to me that it's not very good for ourselves, you know. And about second guessing, I think if we could translate it to English from Portuguese, it's like walking in eggshells, as we say in Portuguese, caminhando em casca de ovos. So you start to anticipate some feelings or some kind of thoughts. And for me, it doesn't feel right because you lose your authenticity, and most of all, you lose the transparency of the relationship. And back ago, before going to the let me think the word in English before starting in Portuguese. Psicólogos, to the psychologist. I was a guy with a big shell around me, you know. I don't feel any emotions because, you know, I'm the big guy and I don't like to cry and so on. And when I started to go to the oh my God, I forgot again.
Therapy. Is it
The
therapy?
therapist. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. She said to me, Gabriel, you need to be more vulnerable to your emotions. And when I started applying this, not this rule, but this trick, my life gave me another sense and another, purpose. And nowadays I cry a lot. I don't care. I say I love you to people. I say love you to everyone because, life is short and we must be vulnerable and to feel the emotions and to talk out, to talk out because life goes faster. And at the end of the life, we must not be, feeling some kind of regrets for not doing something back there. So my input in this is this one. It's a very sensitive topic, Victor. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
It's a very
And
good
yeah,
one.
thank you for
Even
sharing.
if even in Portuguese, it would be very hard to talk
Yeah,
about because wow, the term is very, I wouldn't say awkward, but very new to me. And wow.
I wouldn't
Congratulations.
talk about it in Portuguese. Really, I wouldn't do it for sure.
It's very
Um,
good, man. Very, very nice.
yeah, yeah. So what about you, Marcio? Do you have any consequence or something to add in question number 4?
Yeah, in my opinion, the big consequence when you discover is a bad relationship you live is necessary reflect about the situation and try separate, replace is a hard situation. I believe it is necessary you second guess uh, yourself about your relationship, well, the same your life, your education, or doubt is necessary reflect about a different situation in your life. But about your relationship is the big problem when you discover is a bad relationship, is a bad situation, don't want to live more, uh, is necessary to face the another conflicts. But is a good question about the reflect your situation.
Yeah, yeah. So, Gabriel, you said that you used to be a big guy, who, don't show up feelings. But nowadays, have you asked yourself, am I too sensitive a dozen times a day? Is this feeling common in your life nowadays that you feel more vulnerable or something like that?
Actually, I'm thinking the opposite. Why I'm not being more sensitive than I am right now? Because we grow being taught by our parents that we must, not showing any kind of emotion, and that's not good because it builds a shell around us, and you start to ignore some things, and you start to tell people that they are feeling sensitive, when you build this kind of shell around you. And when you get to be sensitive, you start to understand people, and you start to empathize with them, and you can talk them within the same level. So, and you can start to help them. So it's very good to feel more sensitive nowadays. And actually, Victor, a few questions ago, the origin of the term gaslighting, I made a research here in Google. It's from a movie called Gaslight from 1944, and which was based in a theater scene from 1938. And this movie is about a man, a husband, that is trying to convince his wife that she's getting crazy, and she's starting, to feel sensitive, and the words that we are bringing here. So it's from a movie, actually, the term.
Well, yeah, thanks for the research, Gabriel. That's really interesting to hear about and really complex. I didn't know about it and I would never imagine it. So, Lila, you already said that you are sensitive. Am I wrong? Am I mistaken? But do you feel like that usually or frequently?
Uh, I don't know if I understand you well. Could you repeat?
Yeah, I said that in a question before, you said that you used to be sensitive.
Yeah.
And is that still a common thing in your life? Do you feel frequently, sensible? Relating to question number 5?
Perfect. Uh, I'm a sensitive, but I don't consider myself too sensitive. Uh, uh, I think I consider myself sensitive because I care. I care about people. I care about who is close to me. Sometimes I think the person don't need to talk, and I can notice because I think it happens because I care about them. So I think, but I think it's no problem for me to be this way. I think it's good. It's a part of my personality, and but I think it's probably when you are too sensitive because it's complicated. Sometimes you can uh, uh, hurt, suffer, suffer a lot, and I think it's for me it's no problem. Uh, I think sometimes I'm so too uh, thoughtful, muito pensativa. I don't know. And I think maybe sometimes it might be a problem because I don't know. I think eu fico remoendo algumas
Yeah,
coisas. So I think it's a problem. Uh, but yeah, I need to handle about it and to learn about it and what else? Yeah, it's a feeling common in my life, and but there is a good side because I like it to be a person who care about people, but on the other hand, I think I should be I don't know, maybe fearless, uh, yeah, menos medrosa, I don't know, because I have, I'm afraid of uh, to, eu tenho medo de me machucar,
yes.
to be hammered, I don't know. And because this, I think a lot, and I, I try to, to, uh, I don't know how can I say, eu pondero muito.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My
that's
answer
my
is
problem.
Yeah, my answer is similar to yours. I think all the time I'm always overthinking. I'm not too sensitive. I used to be, but nowadays I'm not too much. But I'm always overthinking and, thinking about it. But what about you, Master? What's your opinion about question number 5?
So about question number 5, uh, I would like to be more sensitive person, but I know this person. I have this problem about the um, sensitive in several moments. I think I'm a cold person. I like the observer around when I'm here. For me, is the more characteristic myself. I um, uh, would like observe the situation, but uh, here in my house, my wife is more sensitive. Is it's a very different with me. Is a good feeling in several moments, But another moment is a big problem because the person is more sensitive about a minimal situation, for example, is a big problem. But the person is different, characteristic different. For me, is more observed.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, I'm always bringing Andrea, Felipe, and Nachi back, and we have a bunch of questions still. So I want to ask you to choose a question to answer. It can be question number 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. And I want you to start, Gabriel. Can you choose a question to answer and read it and then answer it? Is that okay for you?
No problem. Okay, can I choose question number 6?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Complete the sentence with the expression you hate hearing. If you cared about me, you would tanana. So the tanana for me, I think would be, if you care about me, you would go to the place, or you would go with me to the place that you don't want to go. And sometimes we put ourselves in that kind of situation just to make the other one to feel happy. For example, I don't want to go to your grandma's house. Oh, but if you cared about me, you'd go there. It doesn't make any kind of sense. In my last relationship, I used to be this guy that made everything to make the other person happy. And now on, from the breakup to now, I put myself in the very top level. I would be my number one guy. I will care about me first and then to the others. So nowadays, when I don't want to go, I simply say, I don't want to go. And if you don't like, I can do nothing about it because I'm happy here and I won't be happy there. So if I'm happy here, why go to some place that I won't feel happy?
Your answer is mine. It's like everything you
I
said.
really I realized by your expressions.
Yeah, I was just, yeah, that's me. And thank you for choosing question number 6. It's one of my favorites. So now you, Master, can you choose a question to answer?
Yeah. Uh, question number 8. Have you ever felt the sense that you used it to be a very different person, a more confident one? In my case, in the past, I'm a more fun person because I'm always confident a long time. But the past is more fun, enjoy more different situation in my life. Nowadays, I think it is more serious person because I don't know about the age, about the responsible, my family, but nowadays. I think it is more the serious person, pessoa séria, I forgot. In the past, is more fun. I intend to return the fun because the life is more, I forgot to live in English. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the answer, Master. And I wish you the best in your journey to be a more fun person. So now you, Ayla, it's your turn.
I'm just number 7. It's so long question, but my husband has always been abusive and is getting worse. I can't even travel with him or go out without getting humiliated by him. He's also gaslighting me. He's 72 years old, and I'm 65. Should this woman stay for leaving her husband? Oh my gosh. I think this woman uh, should put a end point in this marriage. Because I think I agree. I do believe there is a better life after a bad marriage. And yeah, you need to take a chance and to live to left this bad relationship.
Yeah, and there's another question right here. Is gaslighting worse for women? Do you think it is worse when they suffer from it?
The woman suffer.
Yeah, do you think is it worse than when a man is gaslighted?
I don't know. I think I couldn't get
I
this
mean, let's
question well.
suppose your husband is gaslighting you. He's manipulating you.
Ah, okay, my
Is it worse
husband.
from you than it would be from you manipulating him? And generally, this from women and men in general in society? Would this be
I th
worse?
I think the woman and man could be manipulating gender. Yeah,
Yeah. That's a great answer.
yeah. I think so. I think so. I think it's common. So, that is the both situation. I don't know if I
Yeah.
understand you well.
Yeah, I was saying like, does women suffer more from than men when it comes to gaslighting? Like for me, I think women suffer more because there's more violence. Maybe they are more vulnerable in terms of, I don't know, money, equality, and also, I don't know, how society judge them. So for me, I would choose women to be worse when they are being
Uh,
gaslighted,
uh,
you know.
yeah,
But
now I
yeah,
understand. Yeah, the
yeah,
woman
yeah,
suffering more
yeah,
because
yeah,
there is a vulnerable situation. Yeah.
yeah. Perfect. So hi everybody. Hello, Nachi, Andrea, and Felipe. Nachi, how was the conversation for you? Did you like it?
Yeah, was good. But today we will choose a very difficult topic. Yeah, but it was
Really?
good. Yes,
I thought there was I don't know, I didn't.
no, it was a good topic, but difficult because we don't talk about this even in Portuguese. So how to explain our ideas in English is difficult.
Yeah, Gabriel told me about this as well. So Andrea, um, just a minute. Let me complete the sentence with the expression you hate hearing. If you care about me, you would.
You would take care about me more, to pay more attention, something like that, you know. My mom do it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom do it with me as well, but it's relating to getting out with her, like Gabriel said, told this. When a person try to forces you to go to place you don't like to go, this is my answer. But your answer is great too. So
Thank you.
Felipe, are you there?
Yes, I am, but I'm having problems with my video camera. I don't know what is happening right now, but I can hear all of you.
Okay, perfect. We're hearing you as well. And I wanna ask you question number 10. What about when we hide the truth from children or tell lies that can make them feel misunderstood? Are we gaslighting them? What do you think about this question?
Sorry, it's
Question number 10.
number 10.
Could you hear?
I cannot see the question. Can you repeat, please? I
Yeah.
didn't understand.
Yeah. 10. What about when we hide the truth from children or tell lies that can make them feel misunderstood? Are we gaslighting them?
Mm, um, I really don't know, man. Of course, we cannot discuss the complexity of society with children. We cannot, we don't have even resources to explain some things that happens on the society, like abuse, for example, uh, uh, mental disease. How can we can communicate with children? And of course, something are to protect them, right? Uh, I don't, I'm not a father, so this question uh, maybe can be uh, better answered for someone that has this experience. But uh, for little kids, I think, of course, we cannot be truly open. Of course, we cannot show the complexity of the reality, but we cannot also create a bubble uh, to protect and maybe can this bubble can lead to other problems as well. So parents need to take care and have wisdom to choose their words and actions because they are guides, right? And I think that is it. I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
don't know.
You said you didn't know, but your answer was amazing. It was like perfectly explained. And yeah, thank you for saying it, Felipe. And since that's your first time, Gabriel, I want to hear about you. How was the immersion for you? And I want you to say your favorite question, like really briefly.
Okay, so the feeling is great. I created a topic on the community last week, saying that I feel very good here because we have a lot of different people and we have a lot of different cultures being brought together. And it's very nice when people come and open their webcams and we get to know some new faces and we get to know them, in other social media such as LinkedIn and Instagram. And it's very good to make networking and, not being shy to be here and show ourselves and talk about difficult topics such as this one that you brought here today, Victor. Nathaniele said that it was very hard to talk about it. And yes, I agree. Even in Portuguese, I think it would be very hard to talk about it. And I think my favorite question from today, I think question number 5, it would be the favorite one from myself. Because all the story that I brought talking about the shell that I created around me and being such a hard guy and not showing any emotions and made me realize that feeling sensitive make us feel better and make us to understand people that are more sensitive than us. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your answer, Gabriel, and also for coming here today. And I hope to see you here again in the future meetings. Next week, it's gonna be a really great one. I assure you guys, it's a big topic. So I wanna, you know, see you again. You, Isla, Marcio, Nachi, Andrea, and also you, Felipe. And thank you all for coming today. I really appreciate it. It was really nice to talk to you. I wish we could do more. I always have this feeling at the end of the immersion, but I'm really grateful for, talking with you here today. And yeah, we have no time, and I'm just gonna ask you to enter the feedback of this immersion so I can improve my meetings,
Mhm.
and I can also, I don't know, trying to bring different topics here. And that was everything, guy. And thank you all, and good evening, good night, actually, and bye bye.